Just last year, in August of 2012, I met this woman, a kumuhula named Auntie Mary Kupau. When I met her, she was overweight, had diabetes and other medical conditions, as well as nerve damage in her legs, and had not walked without the assistance of crutches in almost 10 years. Her diabetes was getting out of control. She took her insulin and other medications every day, but nothing seemed to be changing until Lapa'au. When approached by Kumula'au Lapa'au, Krista Steinfeld, in November, she jumped at the opportunity. And together, they made changes to Auntie Mary's diet, came up with an exercise plan, and also slowly decreased her insulin and replaced it entirely with Lapa'au. By February 2013, she was off all medications and fully on Lapa'au. By May, she lost 70 pounds and was able to walk 2 miles in 1 hour. Because Auntie Mary stuck to her plan, she can dance hula again and is continuing her healthy lifestyle today. She agrees, her experience was incredible. But most importantly, it was life-changing and life-saving. I got this amazing story through an interview with Auntie Mary Kupau herself. Today, people are weighed down by not only their ailments, but the amount of medications they have to take just to keep going. I would like to inform my audience about the alternative antidote option, that is Lapa'au. Why spend your money at the doctor's office when you can simply take a walk in nature, pick a few herbs, and have the knowledge to heal yourself for free? I myself fell in love with Lapa'au in January 2012 when I took it as my first college class. I loved it so much I did my senior research project on it and have been studying it ever since. Today I will be sharing with you a little bit about what exactly Lapa'au is, some everyday uses, how the medicine is made, and I'll also talk about Lapa'au in comparison to Western medicine. So, what exactly is Lapa'au? Lapa'au, or Lapa'au for short, is the traditional knowledge and use of plants, mineral, and animal products as medicine. We'll come back to these a little later. Lapa'au in Hawaiian language means plants. Lapa'au refers to a medicinal practice. When put together, Lapa'au means herbal medicine, or as the book Napuke Vehevehe o Lelo Hawaii translates, curing medicine. In a Hawaiian way of thinking, plants are medicine. Lifestyle changes. Do not be fooled. Lapa'au is not just some magic potion you can take, and you're better. Lapa'au is like college. You take the classes you need to get to your goal of graduating. Just like you take the medicine you need to get to your goal of being healthy and being cured. If you take Lapa'au and still go to eat McDonald's every day, nothing will change. Lapa'au needs to be taken seriously. It is a lifestyle change. It's eating right, exercising, taking the medicine when you're supposed to, and completing your plan, and also being healthy after your plan is completed. After all, what is the point of being cured of a disease if you're just going to return to old ways and possibly end up in this situation again? I actually brought a sample of some healthy plant-based diet that you can try now or afterwards. And it's fully plant-based. It's made with uala, bananas, coconut flour, coconut oil, and it's all plant-based. It's totally vegan, and it's very healthy for you.
Is it gluten-free?
Yes. Sugar-free, gluten-free, dairy-free. They're uala brownie bites. So, who or what can it cure? Lapa'au can treat anyone who is willing to follow through with their plan to be healed. Both chronic and acute illnesses can be cured. From cuts and bruises to cancer, it is possible. That being said, there are 3 kinds of people, according to the Lapa'au tradition of Kumulaban Ohai, that cannot be cured. These are the incurables. The first, those who complain and do nothing. The second, those who accept their illnesses and wait for death. And third, those who don't follow directions. These were taught to me by my Lapa'au teacher, Krista Steinfeld. Everyone knows Lapa'au. Every day, people use and practice Lapa'au, and they don't even know it. For example, how many of you have ever been stung by a Portuguese man-of-war and used your own or someone else's pee to cure it, to cure the sting? That is using Lapa'au. A couple things Mimi is used for in Lapa'au also are cancer and most skin problems. The next one, divers should know this plant because when you use the sap in the leaves for your mask, it works better than any anti-fogging solution. This plant is, of course, naupaka. It can also be used for bruises, stings, sunscreen, and eye drops. Nearly every resident of Hawaii should know this next one, aloe, and how it's great for any kind of burn. But it can also be used to treat inflammation and arthritis and is a potent laxative. Eating a healthy plant-based diet in and of itself is practicing Lapa'au. If you're eating the herbs, your immune system is stronger and more equipped to handle any kind of illness. Next, making Lapa'au. Something interesting about Lapa'au is the measurements. Each Lapa'au doses are specific to each person. When working with herbs like popolo and pohekula, you use the leaves of the plant. You will use 1 handful of leaves of the person you are treating to 8 ounces of water. When using the fruit of the plant, like with nioi and kalika, you will use 1 fruit to 8 ounces of water. And when using the root of plants, such as with olena and abupuhipake, you use 1 finger of olena to 8 ounces of water and 1 thumb of abupuhipake to 8 ounces of water. Next, gathering. When Lapa'au practitioners select plants for their medicine, the plants, for instance the ones I mentioned before, must meet a set of criteria. These are smell, taste, color of leaves, healthy appearance, and place where it grows. Overall, the practitioner wants to pick the strongest Lapa'au to use in the medicine. In a study done by Nanette Kakulani Mossman Judd, where she studied the practice of Lapa'au among 10 knowledgeable kupuna, or elders, one said, "The one that upholds themselves, stands straight, is the strong Lapa'au." Next, I'll be sharing a little bit about preparations. The first is koko, or the blood or juice of the plant. To make the koko, you blend the herb with the required amount of water, then strain it out using a cheesecloth and squeeze out all the liquid. Then enjoy your juice. The next preparation is to tea it. Bring the water to a boil, then take it off the heat, add your Lapa'au, and cover for 5 minutes. Then strain and enjoy your tea. And lastly, you can make a poultice. To make a poultice, you mash all your Lapa'au together and place on the affected area. Then cover with a non-porous leaf, such as tea or money, and secure with saran wrap. I learned these techniques through a lab demonstration done by Kumu Alajelnis. Next, Lapa'au versus Western medicine. So natural versus chemical. Our bodies already know how to heal themselves. Lapa'au understands the processes of our bodies and kickstarts those healing processes. Western medicine uses chemicals and antibiotics that at times, may hinder our body's natural processes. Time-wise, with Western medicine, you may have to take medications every day just to keep going for the rest of your life. Lapa'au plants, depending on the illness, take between 2 weeks and 3 to 5 months to cure an illness. But remember, it is a lifestyle change. The goal of Lapa'au is not to just treat the illness, but to cure the body of it completely. Western medicine prescribes medication to treat the illnesses, then often prescribes more medication to treat the side effects. Today, I shared a little bit about what exactly Lapa'au is, some everyday uses, how the medicine is made, and I also shared some about Lapa'au in comparison to Western medicine. Thank you for your attention, and I hope I have opened the eyes of my audience to the incredible